in addition to plum peanut, you'll hear me talking about F75 and F100. They're actually also UNICEF approved therapeutic milks. So they come in powdered tins, almost like powdered milk, but they're very specialized in their content of having the right sugars and minerals for the right situations. So a lot of children, when they're very extremely malnourished, so for example, the little boy from Buchanan, he's far too sick to take plum peanut. If you just give him plum peanut, he'll vomit it and he won't survive. So he needs a milk called F75, which essentially has a lot of protein, a lot of glucose and a little bit of other carbohydrates in there, as well as sodium and other things that kind of balance out that child's minerals. And he's started taking that, and he's been doing really well with it. And then the F75 is a kind of less dense, more easily digestible milk. But then as a child gets more stable, they get changed onto something called F100, which is a much thicker, calorie-dense milk. And when you put a child into F100, you will see the weight gain happen very, very quickly. Usually within the space of about a week, you'll see the child going from looking very malnourished, all the ribs protruding, to actually getting to a place where they look like a normal, happy little one. Let's give you an example. There's a little child from Bond County who came 2 weeks ago. This little guy's been on F100 now for the last 10 days, and in that 10 days, he's gained about 700 grams. So from just under 5 kilos to coming up to 6 kilos now, he's doing amazingly well. And they take these milks on quite a strict regime, so they take them every 3 hours. So we don't just give the mom's milk and tell them to just kind of feed the child as and when. It's a strict 3-hourly volume, and the volumes are highly regulated, because if you have a really sick child and you overfeed them, then you're putting them at risk of running into problems. So you start small and you work your way up. And while that's going on, you're also diagnosing and treating all the other medical problems as well. So like we have a little child who came this morning who's got tuberculosis. So we have to treat that as well. We can't just say, here's some milk and kind of send you on your way. We've got to treat that. And that's why most World Health Organization feeding programs are based out of hospitals, because there's really, children get malnourished usually for about 2 or 3 reasons. Firstly, if they are running out of food and the family cannot afford to feed them, or secondly, if there's a severe undiagnosed or untreated medical problems. And they can do well, they can survive. Once they get on the right treatment, they survive.